and welcome to English Trail. I'm Kirsty, and in this YouTube channel, I'm going to help you take steps to improve your English every day. So let's go. Today, we're going to talk about two future tenses, which probably technically upper intermediate level, but I think they can help anybody to talk about their future in a more interesting, more expressive, and more useful way, a clearer way. So, the name of the tenses are the future perfect and the future continuous. And I'm going to show you the structures, how they're pronounced, some lovely examples, and I'm going to help you try to make your own examples. So let's go! Okay, so we're going to talk about the future perfect and the future continuous, as I said before. Firstly, the future perfect. So, we use the future perfect to talk about something you will or won't have done by or before a particular time in the future. So, for example, if we look at the time scale here, we imagine that this represents now. We will have completed an action before midnight. For example, I will have finished this video by midnight. In Spanish, it would be habré terminado antes de medianoche. What will you have done by midnight? I will have understood future perfect. I will have subscribed to English Trail, the YouTube channel. I will have... You can make your own examples. We pronounce this here, I will have. I will have understood. We connect it, and have is shortened to of. So often when we're listening to English, it sounds really strange because it doesn't really sound like have. It sounds more like of. So I will live, the L connects to this word as well. So I will have understood, future perfect. Repeat it with me. I will have understood, future perfect. Let's be positive. Okay, and I will have subscribed to English Trail. What will you have done by midnight? What will you have? Here we have a w sound. So, what will you have done? What will you have done by midnight? What will you have done by midnight? Can you make some examples and write them in the comments under the video? I'll correct them and see how you're doing. So, what will you have done by midnight? What will you have done by the end of this week? I will have blah blah blah. Sometimes on social networks and things like Facebook, etc., you'll see English speakers actually write have as of because it sounds so similar that they think that it's the word of, but in fact it's have. Notice that after will, in general, we always have an infinitive, always, always, always. So if in doubt, put an infinitive. And after have, we always have a past participle. Past participle. This is the third column when you've got your verb tables. Yeah, so you've got the infinitive, the past simple, and then the past participle. Don't you like my little red thing? It's like a little animal. Okay, so we've got our person. This could be anybody. I, you, he, she, it, the banana, the monkey, will have done something, will have completed something, will have finished something, will have arrived, will have, etc., etc. Okay, so there's the future perfect. Perfect. Now we'll go on to the future continuous. So again, this is based on the verb will or the negative won't. So we use it to talk about something you will or won't be doing at a particular time in the future. So on our time scale here, we've got now, and at midnight, I will be sleeping. I will be eating. I will be chatting to a friend. Okay? We don't specify in this example when we start or when we finish the action. The important thing is that we are doing the action, we're in the process of doing the action at this time in the future. So we're describing what we will be doing at a particular time in the future. You can specify when it starts or when it finishes. For example, between 11 p.m. tonight and 1 a.m. I will be chatting to a friend on WhatsApp, for example. So from one time until another time, or between one time and another time. Some examples here. At 10:15 tonight, I'll be cycling home. Between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'll be running. From midnight until 7 a.m., I'll be sleeping, hopefully. What will you be doing? Notice that when we make the question, the subject and will or won't swap places. They change order. So instead of I will be doing my English homework, I will be subscribing to English Trail, I will be watching the video. We change the subject and the auxiliary in this case, which is the will or won't. So it's will you be coming to the party? What will you be doing at midnight? So, can you write some answers to these questions in the comments below? Again, I'll be really happy to read them. I'll correct them. I'll give you some feedback, and let's see if we can get a conversation going. So practice is the most important thing in English, okay? And try to read them out loud. Read them when you're writing them. So what will you be doing at 10:15 tonight? What will you be doing between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, or between 9 and 11 tomorrow morning? And what will you be doing from midnight until 7 a.m.? Okay, so let me know. Hopefully you'll be sleeping here. But anyway, so that's the future continuous. When we're deciding which tense to use, for example, in a grammar test or something similar, an exam, the clue is in the time expression. So if we see between one time and another, at a particular time in the future, from one time until another, then it's probably future continuous. Whereas if we see, let's go back, if we see before or by, it's probably going to be the future perfect. Okay, so that's both of those tenses. Thank you very much for watching, and let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you want a video on, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon in the next video.